to tell me Brock Lesnar goes from legendary feuds with The Undertaker, John Cena, Roman Reigns. Then you fast forward to 2025 and Brock Lesnar's biggest feud is with his tight-ass jeans. Oh, let me guess. WrestleMania 42, Night 1, main event. Brock Lesnar versus his tight-ass jeans in a steel cage match. I can't wait. Can anybody explain to me how do we go from the Beast incarnate to the Cheeks incarnate? And then how we go from the Cheeks incarnate to the Grease incarnate? Shout out to whoever said that in my chat when I was live. Oh, look at him. Slipping and sliding like somebody put grease on the floor. Slipping and sliding like it's a water ride at Donny Park. Slipping and sliding like he got on rollerblades and he's trying to catch his fall at a skating ring. This is embarrassing. Then he tries to do a little roll and put his cowboy hat on Braun Breaker to play it off. Hey bro, Denzel Washington couldn't play this off. Leonardo DiCaprio couldn't play it off. The greatest actor or actress on the face of this earth could not play this off. Paul Heyman is looking down on you, disgusted. You know, when Brock Lesnar ripped his pants and he started shaking his ass for a little bit of cash, he lost a lot of aura points, but this is a whole new level. It kind of reminds me of an old game I used to play on Sega back in the day. Brock Lesnar slipped and fell, and his aura points started flying out of him, just like Sonic the Hedgehog when he got hit or he fell on the spikes. Sonic rings is falling out of him, right to left, left and right. My God! If Brock Lesnar was on a stock market, he would have went from being a stock like Apple or Microsoft all the way down to a penny stock. There's literally only two options for him at this point. One, turn babyface. You're doing all this slipping, all this shaking ass, all this laughing. Just turn babyface. The only thing with that is every time Brock Lesnar was babyface, it didn't work. The second option, just pack your shit and go leave with John Cena December 13th. The last time is now tour. John Cena has his last match. Brock Lesnar has his last match too. We don't want to see your face again. Now, a lot of people are wondering what is causing these mishaps with Brock Lesnar recently, and I keep hearing backstage that it's the CCH. Oh, Bobby Monsoon, what's the CCH? It's the curse of the cowboy hat. And I got some bad news for you, Braun Breaker. Do you know the last person that Brock Lesnar took his hat off and he put it on his head, then he got buried to this very day? No! Austin Theory was the last person Brock Lesnar took his hat off and put it on his head. And since it happened, we haven't seen him rise from the grave since. This ad is brought to you by the Pirates in the chat. Go to BobbyMonsoon.com. Get your Ruthless Depression ad t-shirt. If you're sick of the BS in professional wrestling, if you're sick of the soulless billionaires taking advantage of the fans, show them you had enough. Go to BobbyMonsoon.com. Get the Ruthless Depression ad t-shirt. Then, now, and never again. Now, Raw started off with Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk talking about absolutely nothing. And man, it's crazy to watch all three of these superstars get to this level of boredom in their promos, in their segments, and their storylines. Nothing about this makes me want to tune in and snore games. Nothing about it. It's like nobody's trying to be edgy no more. Nobody's trying to take any type of risk. Just cutting PG promo after PG promo after PG promo. A bunch of entrances, a bunch of singing, no substance, no compelling story that I am invested in. Now, shout out to Fearfully Confident. He says something in my chat that is really crazy when you look at it. CM Punk, this dude in 2025 have became everything he talked about that John Cena was when he did his pipe bomb promo. Look at this. Remember when he said Vince McMahon is going to make money despite himself? He's a millionaire who should be a billionaire. You know why he's not a billionaire? Because he surrounds himself himself with glad-handed, nonsensical douchebags, yes men like John Laurinaitis, who's going to tell him everything he wants to hear. And it's crazy because I promise you, I feel like that is what CM Punk is doing right now. There is no way CM Punk is taking a look at WWE Creative, the morale backstage, the stupid ass ads and commercials, everything surrounding around WWE Creatively, and thinks he's not doing the same thing. Kissing Paul Levesque's ass! Just like he said John Cena used to kiss Vince McMahon's ass. And if you ask me, CM Punk is doing way more ass kissing than John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, or anybody else could ever do. There is no excuse for this. If we ever needed pipe bomb CM Punk, if we ever needed CM Punk to just at least say something to the creative team about what's going on, it's now. Next, you got Mr. Mellow Don't Miss, Carmelo Hayes versus Gunther. Now, Gunther, I don't know if this is a bathrobe. I don't know if this is a shower curtain. But I think it looks as stupid as the new song you're coming out to now. Oh my God, why did we change Gunther's song? It sucks! The new song was better. You're coming out in this shower curtain now, and it's just like, oh my God, dog, Raw had one job. I would have been putting this Raw over. I don't care about anything else that happened. I would have put this Raw over if Carmelo Hayes would have won. Carmelo Hayes, literally the last person on the Last Time Is Now tournament that is young, fresh talent, that is definitely gonna be here within the next decade, the 15 years. That is like somebody that you could pass the torch to. But no, we don't get it. We get Gunther. And the bad part about this is we've been hearing since the tournament, since the inception of this tournament, we've been hearing they booked Gunther to win. They know they've been hearing that online. They had a great match. This was a great match. Just the outcome sucked. Melo should have won. I don't even care if he won by countout. I don't care if he had to cheat. I don't care if Gunther had to fake an injury, dog. Melo should have won. John Cena's last match is supposed to be passing of the torch. And I'm starting to get pissed off because John Cena keeps saying, I don't have nothing to do with creative. Well, you should! You said you wanted to put newer talent over. How are you home watching this crap? Seeing Gunther about to be the last person in the tournament. Now we got 4 people in the tournament. Oh, I'm sorry for the spoiler alert, but it ain't my fault. Crackdown was already taped. So we know that LA Knight advanced. He beat The Miz. We know that Jey Uso advanced. He beat Rusev. We know that we have Gunther in the Final 4. And we know that we have Solo Sikoa in the Final 4 because we'll get into the match he had with Penta. Penta had a shoulder injury, unfortunately. So the Final 4 people, not nobody in their 20s. The Final 4 people are 4 people you cannot pass the torch to. You can't pass the torch to LA Knight because you buried him to the point that it's just not even believable seeing him in a championship picture, seeing him beating John Cena's on his last match. You can't pass the torch to Jey Uso because I honestly believe online, in person, you will start a riot. You can't pass the torch to Solo Sikoa because you have failed to create his character, to put some depth, to put some respect on his character, to put him in storylines, to make us think he's a legit threat. You can see Gunther winning this tournament from a mile away. I cannot believe they botched John Cena final tournament, final match, final year in the WWE. How stupid! The disrespect for John Cena has been at an all-time high, but we have really reached the peak last night on Raw on Netflix. They had a segment with Dominic Mysterio coming out, talking trash, doing whatever he does. Then they had a mini John Cena come out. And it's just like, whoa, what are we doing here? Is Vince McMahon back? Didn't we see this time after time after time again? The mini wrestler trying to do a little parody? Oh my God, dog. Lazy Levesque! You can't think of anything else when you're sleeping gorilla. You're doing a lot of sleeping. You don't never have any dreams that could probably be inspiration for WWE creative. No, of course not. So what do? You go what you think would work back before. So I'm gonna go with Vince McMahon and the whole mini parody. It's dog. It's horrible. It's laughable. It's sad. It's embarrassing. You cannot convince me that John Cena signed off on this. So he's doing his little promo with Dominic Mysterio. And let me get, oh my God, I can't wait for the match now. John Cena's gonna be really upset at Snore Games. Goes and does a few moves on the mini John Cena. Then Rey Mysterio comes out to help the guy. Rey Mysterio comes out, and now we have a match that, for the life of me, I don't know why we're doing this. I watch this show every single week. I don't know why I'm watching a match with JD McDonough versus Rey Mysterio. They're fighting about absolutely nothing. No title, no number one contender, no real heat, no real beef, no real storyline. They're just wasting everyone's time with this stupid ass match. Rey Mysterio wins the match. Nobody cares. After that, you got a segment, the BFF segment. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. Oh, I can't stop hugging each other. Oh, every time we come out, we gotta hug each other. We gotta be Siamese twins. Then you got AJ Lee in the middle, and AJ Lee was successful. She was successful at cutting one of the worst promos known to man. AJ Lee, you've been gone 10 years. This is the best promo you could come up with. Just Lifeless. And I ain't even gonna lie, it's hard to even blame AJ Lee because the creative, how was she supposed to cut a good, compelling promo when there's no storyline behind it? So I can't even blame AJ Lee like that. AJ Lee is given shit and is told to sit out there in front of thousands of people and turn it into sugar. She failed. She failed, but I can't even blame AJ Lee all the way, man. It's WWE creative. There's no feeling in this storyline. None! Then you got everybody fighting. Io Sky does the same exact spot she always does. The moonsault, black flip, whatever you want to call it. It's just like, oh my God, we've seen this 100,000 times. Now you got Solo Sikoa, but there was no Bachaloa. There was no Jeff Nah, but there was Hakuna Matata! And he was coming out versus Penta in the last time is now tournament, but they was having a cool match at first, but an unfortunate spot happened. It looks like Penta, he either separated his shoulder, something happened with his shoulder. Hopefully it's not too bad, but we all know the shoulder injuries are very weird. So he couldn't finish the match. They called the match off, which had Solo Sikoa advancing in the last time is now tournament. I really believe that Solo Sikoa was gonna win anyway. Penta won the first round. I didn't see Penta going past the first round at all, but who knows? Who cares? Solo Sikoa not going over Gunther, Penta not going over Gunther. So, you know what I mean? The match didn't even matter anyway, but shout out to Penta, and I hope a speedy recovery, man. I know them shoulder injuries suck, man. Now for the last match, the War Games Advantage match that nobody cares about. The Usos versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre, I think. And my God, bro, like these matches do not matter, dog. Just no life in them, man. Logan Paul is such a great star, but it's like even he is getting buried under this horrible creative, dog. Snore Games is the snooze fest of the century. And they have a regular match. And oh, what happens 100 times a year? Roman Reigns comes out again. Like, it's disrespectful at this point for them to keep doing the same exact spot at the show every single time. Roman Reigns ends the show. Roman Reigns ends the show. It's like a horrible nightmare that's on repeat. I wish they figure out something else to do. So it starts a big brawl, starts a big melee. Click copy, click paste, click copy, click paste. Who coming out? Oh, Brock Lesnar rolling his ass. Keep rolling your ass. all the way down the entrance just to do nothing. They have a few punches get thrown. They get separated. And are y'all ready for war games? Are y'all ready to sleep for 3 to 4 hours? Get some good deep sleep. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. I would say this was one of the worst Raws. Of course it was. But this is one of the most embarrassing Raws. Like, honestly, if I invited some of my friends, some of my family over and showed them what I'm spending all my time watching, what I'm spending all my time away from family, friends, watching this product, I will get snuffed, slapped all in my head, all in my neck. This is an embarrassing thing to do, to be watching this every single week. This is an embarrassment to be considered a WWE fan. I don't care if you're doing content or not. I don't care if you're watching this and just enjoying it. If you're buying a ticket, buying a merch, everyone that's a part of this crap right now should be embarrassed. This was one of the worst episodes of Raw all year. And people have a great they posted a great question on X, and let me know in the comments about this. What is Triple H's worst decision of 2025? Let me know in the comments, man. Let me know in the comments, what do you think Triple H's worst booking decision is in 2025? The only thing about that question is there is not one wrong answer. There's a long list of things that Triple H has done wrong, has botched, has embarrassed the WWE fans, and man, I don't even know where to start. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Oh, Professor Bobby Monsoon has to do snore games report card. I'm pretty sure you can all guess what this is gonna look like. Let me know in the comments what you think about this crap, man. This is Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bah!